So this is your teacher view of Google Classroom. So if you are wanting to assign your students a math quick check in the PDF format for them to mark up, what you will do is hover over the plus sign and you will click Create Assignment. Now if you have upgraded your Kami Chrome extension, if your school has decided to purchase that upgrade, you would be able to create a Kami assignment. But the great thing about the PDFs is that you can create the assignment even without that upgrade. So you will click Create Assignment. I'm going to title it whatever it is that you, or whatever skill that you are assigning your students. So I'm going to do a Properties of Multiplication. You will choose which students you're going to assign it to. Give them any instructions. So maybe I would say open with Kami to complete. If you'd like to pick a due date, you may do that. And then you're going to click the paper clip so that you can insert your quick check. So you'll click Select Files from your computer. Unless you have uploaded them to your drive, maybe you'll be able to locate it there. But right now they're just on a file on my computer. So I'm going to click here. And then you'll locate the folder wherever you've saved all those PDFs. So since I'm going to assign a Properties of Multiplication page, I can go ahead and look for one of those. I'll click Open. If you'd like to assign more than one, you can, but I'm just going to assign one for now. Click Upload. So you'll be able to see the file right here. And what I'm going to do right here is change and make a copy for each student, because if you just put students can view file, there's going to be an extra step that your students will need to take of making their own copy. So you can make it easier on them and make a copy for each student. If you would happen to choose this one, students will all be seeing the same version. So once one of your students completes it, all of the other students' pages are going to look completed. So like I said, you're going to make a copy for each student. So that's a really important step. And then you will click Assign. So now when your students log into their student view, it will be right there on their stream to complete this assignment. So this is your students' view of Google Classroom. As you can see, the worksheet that I have assigned to them, called Properties of Multiplication with the instructions of Open with Kami to complete, are right here in their stream. So they will just click Open, and then they're going to click on the PDF, and then they're going to see an Open with Kami button right at the top there because you've already installed this Google Chrome extension for them to use. So once it is open, you're going to see a menu on the left. And what they're going to probably be using the most is the text box tool and the drawing tool. So in order to complete this, I am just going to use the drawing tool because I'm going to need to do some parentheses to show two different ways that these factors can be grouped. Now they could just use the text box for this one if they want, but I think it's a little bit easier just to write with the drawing tool. So I'll show that I can group them like this, or I can group them like this, and then I will use a text box to write my answer, so I know that 2 times 4 is 8, times 2 is 16, and write the answer. So they would just go through like that. It'll be kind of fun for students because they can kind of play around with the colors, and there's a bunch of other different features on here that if you would like them to explore, you can. But the nice part about these PDFs is that you're mostly just going to need those text box tools. So this is a really great way to save some paper, save yourself some time. So I'm hoping you're finding this to be useful in your classrooms. Let me know if you have any questions.